Hello everyone, this is Josh B and welcome to a special Twig episode where today we're going to be covering all of the exciting announcements and games shown off at this year's Xbox Showcase on June 9th. There was a ton of games to cover, so we will only be going over some of the major titles revealed here, so let's just jump right into things. First up, let's go ahead and quickly cover the Black Ops 6 Direct. Xbox started off the showcase with a full reveal trailer for Black Ops 6, but after this Xbox showcase was over, a special 25-minute showcase for Black Ops 6 started. First up in this Black Ops 6 Direct, they showcased the entire movement system being completely revamped to offer a more natural and fast-paced experience. Players can now sprint, dive, and slide in all directions at all times. Additionally, smart movement options have been introduced, allowing for automatic mantling and crouching when needed, reducing the number of button presses required and making gameplay a bit smoother. These settings can be turned off or tweaked depending on how you'd like to play. The campaign promises to be expansive, featuring the safe house system that was first introduced in Call of Duty Cold War. This time, however, it will be set in the 90s, and the story will actually be continuing from Black Ops 2's flashback scenes, bringing in new twists and turns along with a returning cast of characters. Multiplayer fans will also be pleased to know the old prestige system is making a comeback. This means that every time players prestige, all items will be relocked and reset, providing a new challenging progression system. There will be 10 prestige ranks, followed by a significant number of ranks leading up to Prestige Master, which comes with a hidden reward. The multiplayer will feature 16 new maps and the return of round-based zombies, launching with a total of 2 zombies experiences, ensuring plenty of content for players to enjoy. Now, there's a lot more to actually dive into in all of these categories of the Direct, so if you want a separate video going over any of the specific parts of the Direct, do let us know down in the comments below. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is shaping up to be a super exciting addition to the franchise, and we are eagerly awaiting its release on October 25th. And now on to the Xbox Showcase itself, where they unveiled the latest addition to the Doom franchise, Doom Dark Ages. This new installment transports Doom Guy to a medieval setting where he battles demons using a mix of ancient and futuristic weaponry. The trailer showcased Doom Guy wielding a classic round shield outfitted with spinning saw blades around its edges, as well as a flail, combining traditional medieval weaponry with a futuristic twist. The game promises to retain the series' signature fast-paced combat while also introducing some new elements like the giant mechs and dragon riding, hopefully adding an exciting layer of epic fantasy to the gameplay. The trailer highlighted the brutal and visceral combat that Doom fans have come to love, but with a fresh new setting and innovative weaponry. Doom Dark Ages is honestly set to bring quite a unique twist to the franchise, and we are super excited. Next up, we were presented with a cinematic trailer for State of Decay 3. I am super pumped for this one. While the trailer didn't delve deeply into gameplay details, it did highlight the core elements that fans have come to expect, that being intense zombie slaying and vehicular action. The trailer culminated with the reveal of a new massive zombie, hinting at fresh challenges and threats players will face in the new game. Now, despite the lack of specific gameplay footage, the cinematic definitely set the stage for what promises to be another thrilling installment in the State of Decay series. Following the reveal of State of Decay 3, the Xbox Showcase continued with an exciting announcement from BioWare, a new dragon-aged game titled Dragon-Aged Veilguard. The trailer offered a glimpse into the game's rich world, showcasing a diverse range of NPCs who are likely to become party members. The narrative seems to revolve around 2 dwarves in search of a leader for a new mission, setting up the player's roles in this epic journey. The trailer hinted at a deep, engaging storyline filled with intriguing characters and the classic RPG elements that fans of the Dragon Age series love. Dragon Age Veilguard promises to bring fresh and captivating experiences to this beloved franchise. We saw an intriguing trailer for Starfield's first expansion, Shattered Space. This expansion promises to introduce a wealth of new content, including a chilling array of new enemies that appear to be space horror monsters, complete with strange growths infesting spaceships. This trailer also teased a new hub town featuring cult worship, a mysterious statue, and a spectral figure possibly connected to the bizarre growths. Adding to the excitement, it was announced that this expansion will include Creation Club hub content and support. This means that players on all platforms will be able to download user-generated mods, enhancing and refreshing their Starfield experience with creative player-made content. Shattered Space looks set to significantly expand the universe of Starfield and hopefully bring some new adventures and mysteries for players to explore. We then got an exciting look at South of Midnight, a character action game set in the atmospheric Louisiana bayous. The trailer featured the main character riding a giant talking catfish with a distinct regional accent, adding a unique charm to this game. We also got a glimpse of the movement mechanics, showcasing some fluid gliding and grappling abilities, along with a brief look at the combat system. The combination of these elements hints at a dynamic and engaging experience, and we're super eager to see what more comes out of South of Midnight, especially in the terms of its combat system and how it leverages its rich Southern Gothic setting. Perfect Dark was quite the surprise during the event. This first-person stealth-based shooter, while lacking a release date, gives us a tantalizing glimpse of gameplay for its surprising reboot announcement. The footage showcased of a game reminiscent of Deus Ex, blending stealth and action elements seamlessly. Players will also have the choice to employ lethal or non-lethal methods when dealing with enemies, as well as multiple strategic options during combat engagements. The reboot really looks to honor the spirit of the original game while introducing some more modern gameplay mechanics. Next up, we got an exciting announcement about the upcoming Age of Mythology remake. This beloved classic RTS game features multiple factions, each based on ancient civilizations and their deities. These gods will aid you on the battlefield with magical effects that can actually grant some significant advantages, adding a layer of strategy to the game. Fans are pretty eager to revisit this fantastic campaign and see some of those new changes or improvements the developers might have added. Make sure to mark your calendars for September 4th, as we can't wait to dive back into the mythological battles and relive this epic adventures. Xbox also showcased Diablo 4's first expansion, Vessel of Hatred. While the presentation primarily featured on a cinematic trailer, there were two key announcements. The most significant reveal was the addition of the new class, though they didn't really specify what it was. Additionally, they announced the release date for the expansion, October 8th. Fans are super excited to see what this new chapter will bring in the world of Diablo 4 and discover what that new class actually will be. Following this, we were also treated with a mostly cinematic trailer for the highly anticipated Fable reboot, scheduled for a release in 2025. The trailer showcased the beloved humor that the Fable series is known for, along with some darker twists hinting at the challenges ahead. Although there were some brief glimpses of the combat, it was difficult to discern whether these were cutscene highlights or actual gameplay. As the release date approaches, we are definitely sure to get some more footage of the reboot and see what is in store for the new Fable universe. In the pipeline is the highly anticipated next installment of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This version promises a plethora of new experiences, including helicopter rescue missions, commercial flights, aerial advertising endeavors, and private chartered flights. With an already stupidly impressive map, we are hoping to see some further enhancements and additions, ensuring that we get an even more immersive flying experience. Pilots can anticipate a diverse selection of aircraft to take to the skies, so stay tuned for more details as we approach the release date on November 19th. We were finally treated to some more details about the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle game. While the presentation primarily focused on the story content, with only a brief 20-second glimpse of gameplay at the end, it was enough to pique our interest. The story elements felt reminiscent of the Indiana Jones movies, promising an exciting adventure filled with intrigue and action. In terms of gameplay, what we were shown reminds us of a slower-paced Wolfenstein experience, complete with the iconic whip and a greater emphasis on melee combat. While the snippets shown left us wanting even more, the overall impression suggests that this game could offer a super enjoyable journey into the world of Indiana Jones. We're super excited for what lies ahead, and hopefully we get some gameplay reveals to get a better sense of what to expect from this anticipated title. Xbox treated us with a new story trailer for Avowed, accompanied by tantalizing snippets of the gameplay. The trailer offered a deeper glimpse into the game's narrative and world, immersing us in its rich lore and atmosphere. However, the one missing piece of information was the release date, leaving us on our toes for further details. As for now, the only real timeline we have is a very vague sometime in 2024. Xbox then featured gameplay footage for a long-awaited release date for Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. The sequel appears to be shaping up magnificently, and the gameplay showcased some intense gunplay encounters with both human adversaries and the eerie creatures inhabiting the zone's depths. With its promise of uncovering strange and mysterious secrets, anticipation for this game is at an all-time high. So make sure you mark your calendars for September 5th, when players can finally immerse themselves in the hunting world of Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. And wrapping things up on this Xbox showcase was the announcement of the brand new additions for the Gears of War franchise, Gears of War E-Day. I am super pumped for this. This sequel will transport players into the early days of the Locust invasion, where they first emerged from the depths and ignited the devastating conflict that defines this series. Unfortunately, more details are kind of scarce due to this being an early stage of development and this trailer just simply being a cinematic trailer. And as such, no release year has been confirmed yet. Nevertheless, fans are super excited and eager for further reveals and insight into this new exciting title, and are ready to witness how it will expand upon the rich lore and intense action that the Gears of War universe provides. And that will be it for our June 2024 Xbox Showcase and the major announcements that were shown off. Please do make sure to check out all of our other videos, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you never miss an update. This has been Josh B with MER Gaming, and I'll catch you next week for another exciting episode of This Week in Gaming.